Oh, good evening, Emeka. Good to have you tonight at last. I've never struggled like this before.
Oh, really? Good evening.
I can't hear you.
Good evening. Can you hear me now?
Oh, good evening. You can see the love coming up now for Emeka, our icon, okay. Right? But we can't hear you. I don't know what's going on.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
You're very faint.
Can you hear me?
Can you guys hear him? Can you hear him?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Not really. We can't hear you.
That
okay, we can hear you now.
Okay. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. You're looking great, looking young. You've been around for too long to look like this. Yes, we can hear you. You've been around for too long, Mr. Emeka. So tell us the secret that's making you look like a 26-year-old man. You're a grandfather. You should be.
Thank you.
Oh, now, I'm so sorry for keeping you waiting because I know you're a very busy man and you've been so patient with us tonight. We have been waiting to see your face and I know you're stuck in Europe. Can you tell us where are you at the moment, Emeka? Why are you not in Abuja? Why are you not in Nigeria?
I'm in Germany. I came to see my wife and my baby.
I can't hear Emeka.
I'm in Germany. I came to see my wife and baby. So I'm in Nuremberg, Germany. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, not really.
Can you hear me?
No, my volume is up. I can't hear Emeka.
Oh. Hello, can you hear me?
Let's try again.
Can you hear me now?
Wow.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello?
I can see you, but I can't hear you.
Wow, I don't know. I'm doing my best.
If my viewers can hear you, let's go on. I can't hear you, but my viewers can hear you. The show is not for me, it's for my viewers. So if my viewers can hear you, let's roll on. Okay?
Yeah, Shehu said he can hear me. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they can let me ask you my question.
Well, he said he can hear me and they can hear you too. I think they're hearing us.
Okay, fine. All right. Can you tell me, because I look at your bio and I go, wow, you've won several awards. You have been a producer, an actor, a crossover actor actually, because you speak very good Yoruba, you know, and and I also know that you own a school. Education to you is very important. Now, can you tell me your journey, your story? How did you get into Nollywood?
Yeah, it's the same story of the African child. An African child has no enabling environment to offer it. But somehow God and destiny mix paths, and then our path is lightened up. I think when I left school, it was difficult to practice what I read. So I thank God who somehow allowed my personal hustle, my enterprise to become viable. And that's how I got into entertainment. And I tried my hand on it, and it paid me better than the engineering that I read. So I kept faith with it, and I saw that it's God's destiny. I saw that it's God's leading. So it's something to be blessed by God. It's another thing to understand that the hand of God is on you. If you don't know that the hand of God is on you, you can as well throw away His blessing, and you will not know that, oh, He has already blessed you. So I think I was able to identify that He is about to bless me through entertainment, and I stayed there, and God blessed me, and that's me today.
Okay. Thank you. So, how has education enhanced your acting career?
Yeah, because I went to school, I wanted to actually border around the course I read, engineering and that. I actually wanted something within that range. You know, going to school has a way of wanting you to think you are the best, bringing out the best in you. It has a way of it gives you a confidence. It gives a kind of confidence, and you just don't settle for less. You know, so that's what happened to me. But I don't know. I always hustled right. I always did the right things. And because I know I have colleagues, I have friends who went to school together who I will not want to disappoint. So I think it helps you to shape up your destiny and focuses you in the right perspective.
Okay, thank you so much. Are you working on any current projects at the moment? Because your fans have been sending us DMs and they're asking all sort of questions before today. They want to see you back on the screen. We haven't seen you for a while, and you're still looking great. So I don't know why you cannot be on the screen and be the hip boy that you used to be. So why are you not on too big now?
No. Our industry was cut short by the coming of the cable system. The medium with which you received us in those days was through CD. So when we sold our CDs to you, we made money. Then we got paid in the millions. But now those CDs are no more. What you have are decoders, and some big men you're celebrating today brought in these decoders, and they're the ones making the money. So nobody buys CD anymore. But we are trying to revamp Nollywood. We're trying to recreate Nollywood online right now. So if you go online, you see some of my latest movies. I did Royal Cross. So it's a new hit. It's a hit. People are going crazy about it. Roxelli TV. If you go to Roxelli TV,
okay,
you see some of my you see some of my new products, and I also have my own Emeka Ike TV coming up soon. I own Hollywood TV, but I'm working on Emeka Ike TV on YouTube because right here where I am, there's a lot that Emeka Ike is putting up together, and just let me not say much till we start eating it up.
Okay, that's great. Thank you for that. And I hope that your fans have heard you and they are waiting for Emeka Ike TV. We will also be promoting that on our handles. Also, I know that you're also very humanitarian because you and I have had the opportunity to work on some humanitarian projects in the past. I even followed you once, I think about 5 or 6 years ago. You went into a hospital in Abuja and you actually was paying for this woman, and there was a young girl that had cancer. Can you tell us some of the humanitarian things that you do for the society?
Yeah, it's not always right to come online and begin to say these are the things I do for humanitarian. But I think what is best for humanity is to always touch a life, always touch a soul anywhere you are. Do your best to be a bridge between God and man. Anything you can do to move somebody forward, don't be hindered, don't be impaired by any situation. Go ahead and help out. If you have to help a dying brother, help a dying brother. it all comes down to love. It's all about love. It comes down to love, and God is love. And if you watch my IG posting today, I said it's all about love. You have to be caring for. I know in my school then, St. Nicholas College, I had so many kids on scholarship, and plenty of them are big men now. They're out of university. Plenty of them are in different countries. I know one wrote me from Canada not too long ago, and he said he's now a star. Yeah, I mean,
wow.
It was so fun. He said he was rapping in my school then, and I came and they were having a program, and he was the rap artist. I was like, my star. So he just buzzed me on Instagram and said, sir, I am really coming up to what you said in those days.
Excellent.
I'm now. I dropped some singles, and it's really making the airwaves. And I told him, look, the sky is your starting point. So whatever we can do in life to act between man and God, let's not be impaired.
Thank you. Thank you so much. One of your fans sent a message now. He said, thank you so much for touching lives. Anyway, can you tell us the most important attribute that you must have to be a successful actor?
First, you must have God.
Charisma? Is it the charisma? Is it learning your lines? Is it about your courage?
Let me put it this way. First, you need to have God. Okay. I tell my friends who are celebrities, you're not celebrity because you can sing more than the other person. I think it's a calling. It's a touch of God. I know some of my colleagues that started before me, they're equally as good looking as I am. They're affluent in English. They are tall, hunks, but they never made it to that height of celebration. It is God that first anoints you. He blesses your talent, and you see that when you do something, it becomes gold, And then two, again, you need to also be yourself in whatever you do. Don't try to be a Mecca Ike. Don't try to be RMD. Don't try to be Rich Ramsino. Just be yourself, and then you find out that you have a lot to offer. As not just you have a lot to offer to humanity. That's just it, because inside of you there's a whole lot to give out. So if you undermine it and you try to be me or Ramsey or RMD, you can't really bring out the you that is supposed to be the you that people are supposed to pay for. So that is it. You have to just be you, original, understand what you're doing, read your script properly, and then have God on your side.
Okay, right. Some of Emeka, you really made an impact. That somebody just sent that in. And they also want to know if you will be willing to mentor some of our viewers who would really like to have you as their mentor, and so that we can make that happen for them. Will you really be willing to mentor some of the young people who really would like to be an actor in the future?
Why not? Why not? If not, I have mentored a whole lot of the celebrities. Most of the people we celebrate today were all actually my
babies. Yes.
Okay. He's a big boy now, Desmond Elliott. Let me call his name. So he's acting like a big man. He's my boy. He was mentored. So they are big men now, but most of them will not say it. Okay. We have been mentoring them. We continue mentoring young ones. And somebody called me 3 weeks ago online. I don't know him. Maybe he's online here and he's living somewhere in Russia and he has issues with his wife. And he said he feels like taking his life. He's tired. He feels it. And I just told myself that day, cancel everything you're doing and give him attention. Sometimes you just do that and then you save 9 immediately. And it's not like I will have all the time. I might not have all the time. You understand me? When leading and when they have the time, why not? I will tell you what to do, but it's not like it used to be in those days when we had so much opportunity making movies. Now a lot has gone wrong. A lot has gone wrong, and I don't know how to keep saying it, but you don't see Nollywood the way it was before. You know, it's not really what it is now. Plenty of people are hiding behind this production thing and deceiving girls, destroying lives. You know, invite girls to hotel for auditioning and all those things. So many are forming cults, groups, and all that. But then in between it all, that's why I say you need God also. Your path will be directed by God. If He directs, you see, there's something I tell people living in the spirit. Living in the spirit is living by the unction of the leading of your mind. Let your mind direct you. Wake up, read. You wake up and read. Tomorrow, wake up, 9 o'clock, you have an appointment. Don't sit back. Go for the appointment. It is a spiritual leading. When you work within your spiritual leading, you'll be surprised that your destiny is just where you are going to without knowing it. So you don't sit back and say, well, things are bad. But just put in your prerequisite. I'm sure God will make the rest happen.
Okay. Glamorous Place Nigeria is asking you, what's the plan to curb these problems in the industry? You mentioned about cultism, about sex for roles and all that. How do we stop this, especially with our girls being the victims?
Well, I did the little I can at a point. If you notice, there was a time I was frontlining. I was a frontline head. I was trying to make sure we stop some of these anomalies because we made home video. We got this creation of the movie industry by hard work. And today you can see how many African youths that have seen this as vocation all over Africa. It's not just Nigeria. Plenty who were not doing anything but just discovered that home video could be a source of living. So it's unfortunate that somehow has turned it into the medium of what we didn't plan. But we'll keep encouraging those in leadership. Emeka Rolas is doing well. We keep encouraging him to do the right thing, and we keep looking for scapegoats. And if we get some scapegoats, I'll personally put my feet down to make sure the scapegoat is really.
Thank you. Thank you. It's good to have somebody like you that is focused, that is disciplined, and that is decent. You know, and I believe that we will rid that industry of all the unnecessary issues that we are facing very soon. Now, before you go, sir, can you tell us a role, your most difficult role that you've played before?
Yeah, 2 roles. One, I played a living arm robber. He wasn't dead when I acted him. He was a notorious arm robber, Derico Mwamama. He was ravaging the whole of furniture. So I did a whole lot of research on him. How does he think? People think he disappears. Does he really disappear? Is he just a smart guy? Does he walk away before the trouble comes? You know, I discovered he was actually a smart guy. He was smarter than people thought. They were thinking he uses juju and then disappeared. So I did a whole lot of reading. I went online. I bought magazines. I bought newspapers, and I read about him. Then he was with the police before they killed him. So when I played the role, oh my God, it was difficult. But when I came out, people, when they see me as Jericho, the people run away because they're like, wow, wow.
There was a role you played. I was in England then, and you were dating an older woman. You played a toy boy role. I forgot. It was a Yoruba movie. I can't remember.
No, it wasn't Yoruba. It's a Yoruba Igbo English movie. Deadly Affair. I and Dolly Onachuku. Sandra Achums and
Yeah.
was Sam Loco. Okay, that was
Yes.
my first movie.
Wow, that was fantastic.
Yeah, so it's been hit from it's been hit from beginning.
Yes. Wow, well done. Now, you told us about the role you played, that you have to be an armed robber and you had to read and research. So definitely education is key. Your education gave you the background to be able to do research in a scientific manner, because you are also a scientist. A lot of people won't know that you are a mechanical engineer by profession. That is what you studied. So can you please
Someone just asked a question here. I said, "Oh, Deadly Affair. Oh my God, where is Sandra Sandra she's in here in Nuremberg, where I am in Germany.
Wow.
She's here.
Can we bring her on? I remember that wonderful lady. Can we bring her on? I will speak to you privately on that. Wow, Sandra. Wow, we would like to see her face again. You know, I'm sure she has settled down. She's having children now.
Yeah. How time flies.
Oh, yeah. That's great. Okay, so can you talk to the younger ones at home? What advice do you need for the youth of our nation? And I'm not even talking about acting alone, but generally, because you're a father. I've met some of your children, you know, wonderful kids, and very disciplined as well. Can you give us some advice for our youth?
Oh, well, it's a really difficult time for Africa now. I want to advise all the African youths to be strong. Somebody was preaching in church today, and he said that civilization started from Africa.
Yes.
The black race is #1 race. You know, if you look at the color, where the thick, dense material from where the other malleable ones were made of. So I think Africa, we need to realize ourselves. We need to stop mocking ourselves. We need to come together like the Ghanaian president tried that then to build a one Africa, and then we should not allow ourselves to be enslaved one more time. We need to wake up. We need to wake up. Nigerian youth need to wake up. We need to stop doing fast business, Yahoo, or whatever. It's like a kind of meal. It's a kind of what you get from the side of the pot, you know. It doesn't feel you like the real substance. Okay, so you need to discover what is innate for you, what God has created for you. You need to pray a lot. You need God. And the times are bad. The times are bad. Times are bad. Politicians are not making it easier for the youths. But however, you should also design something that will make it easier for you. You know, you should design something that will also create your own brand. You understand me? Something that Nigeria is a fertile land. You can make millions from nothing. You know, just the number of people we are. If you sell things for ₦1 and you sell it to just 1 million, of course, that's 1 million naira. You know, like China is huge today because of the density of people in China. So also the density of people in America, and Nigeria happens the highest density of where human gathering. So we can cash in on that. I saw a boy who made water generator. Congratulations! His name is Emeka too. He made a generator that runs on water. We need to keep innovating, building ourselves. We should not allow ourselves to be relegated to the background, made us to believe that the white man is better than us, or we're not capable. We are very capable. Those are the old ones who not let us come to leadership, but we should keep pressure. We should keep up the pressure. Someday, somehow, they will see the need to do the needful.
Okay. Now, somebody's asking, why did you choose to stay in Germany? Can you tell them? I know you don't stay in Germany. You were visiting
No,
Germany
I don't.
before the lockdown.
I don't stay in Germany, but my wife is here and my new baby, Oluchi. So I need to see them. I came to see them before the lockdown, and then it was okay, beautiful. So the lockdown gave me a lot of time to get more romantic with the Emeka Ike.
Okay, that's great.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, South Africa. My fans from South Africa, my in-laws, and I see my in-laws from South Africa. I did
Yes. I so enjoyed this live, ma'am. You did a great impulse to this, Mr. I. Great to have you on live. You are indeed an excellent force to reckon. That's from one of your fans. Believe you are a great force to reckon with. Somebody just called you the king of the screen. You know? Somebody wants to know where they can get your new movie. I think you said it before. Maybe they got joined. Can you tell us again, please?
Rockselly TV on YouTube. Rockselly TV on YouTube. Please? ROCKCELLY. Rockselly TV.
Rockselly TV. Who is your greatest motivation and why? That's from one of your fans. Who is your greatest motivation and why?
Well, people like Julius Nyerere, people like Mandela, people like Bob Marley, strong men of strong character, not cheap men, men who can say no in the face of reality, who can say yes when they need to say yes. You know, they are very expensive commodities. So these are the kind of men I want that. These are the kind of Rockselly is ROCKC, not S. CELLY, Rockselly, CELLY. So people like that, people like Bruce Willis helped me, are my role models my role model in movie making, and people like this Ghanaian president, the fair man, what's it called, JJ Rawlings. You know, decisive men who are decisive, men who call, who call a spade and not a digging instrument.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm going to let you leave now because your time is spent, because you've been waiting for us for over an hour now. And I miss you. You know, you and I are friends. So I want you back as soon as Madame releases you, and give my love to the beautiful children. I've seen their pictures, and we will start talking, because I would really like you to do something for my viewers who are mainly young people. We have decided to bring education in an informal manner so that people can hear from their role models and they can interact with you. You are a great man indeed, and thank you for keeping your word. I'm going to end this tonight, but before I go, thank you for letting us see the beautiful baby. Oh, and what's her name?
What's her name? Oluchi. Say hi.
Oluchi. Hello, sweetheart. How are you? Wow, somebody said they would like to see you and Ramsey in a movie. Will that happen at all?
Well, there's nothing is impossible. A lot will still happen pretty soon. I think we're trying to rebuild the industry. We made some mistake here. Some people, there was a mistake, and I think we're trying to recorrect it. Very soon, Ramsey, I'll make movie with him. Genevieve, all that. You see it. We still do something. Don't worry.
Okay, right. Thank you so much. God bless Oluchi. She's a cute baby. She's so pretty. We'd like to see her grow up and come back home. And I hope you're keeping safe as well, because I know that Germany was really hit, but they are managing it well, better than most places in Europe. So please keep safe for us, and we hope to call on you again. I might call on you again on another topic, but tonight it's love and kisses from us. We are going to send you a mug from us. That's our presentation. That's what we give all our guests. So we can either post it to Germany or wait for you to come back in Abuja. So thank you so much for tonight. And on that note, I'm going to release you to your beautiful family and say thank you to Madam for letting you come here.
All right, thank you, BC. My fans, please get educated, get information. Anyhow, just get information. It could be your lifesaver. Okay, the information you don't get could be the mistake you've made. Okay, I love you too much. I love you, my fans.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye, BC. Bye.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. Thank you so much more, especially because of the itches at the beginning. Believe you me, we use 4 ISP, internet service providers, tonight before we could finally get online to speak to Emeka. And I would really like to thank Emeka Ike for his resilience and his very patient with us tonight. Now, before I go, I would like to give away to our first 10 people within 5 minutes that joined us last time. We have Geoman, Sheil Geoman, we have Folakemi Taiwo, we have Yomi Bati, we have Empress TV, we have Beacon Singh, we have Iyo Eti from London, and we also have Pandlao from New York. Thank you so much for these 10 people. We will be sending you personal messages on your DMs so that you are able to, okay, I have a request. One of our viewers wants to join me online. Let's see, let me add her. Maybe she wants to say 1 or 2 things. Thank you so much. Yeah, the data was not wasted but utilized. But you know, hello, can we see your face? That's one of
my God. Oh my God. Jeez. Sorry, I didn't know.
People today will be giving out your gift next Friday. Friday is our next session. And okay. I'm coming on with, who are we coming on with next Friday? Who is next? I think next Sunday is Benga Denka the first. I hope all of you will be here to listen to Benga Denka the first. And also, we will be having Puna. No, we're having Puna. Puna is an Indian man who is reviewing the UNESCO going back to full reopening guide. So we're bringing him in, he lives in the UK, to talk about reopening the schools. What are the guidelines? That's what we'll be talking about on Friday. But on Sunday next week, we will be having Benga Adeyinka the first, the foremost comedian, and it's going to be really fun. But on Friday, we try to bring you things that have to do with education so that we can help our young people, our schools, our parents, so that they know what's going on in education. That's what we do on Friday. But on Sunday, we will be bringing you our celebrity so that you can speak to them and you can learn from their experiences, and we can also celebrate their achievements. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, my darling. Do you want to say something?
I really, seriously, I'm short of words. I really appreciate it. I don't know I was you were gonna take my call. I don't know you were gonna call me, okay? I just left on the couch here, and the next minute I just look inside and I saw myself. I'm like, what's going on? I really, really appreciate it.
Okay. Thank you so much. Please stay with us. We will ensure that we keep you happy and glued to this screen. Thank you. And where are you joining from? Where in Nigeria are you, or are you abroad?
In the UK.
Oh, in the UK. Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining. I used to live in the UK for so long.
Okay.
I had all my children there. They're all big men now.
Oh, lucky you.
Yes, definitely. Yes, I left the University of Lagos about 30 years ago. I graduated.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Good to hear that.
Yes, thank you. So have a beautiful evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.